My name is Dr. Misty Watson, and I practice in Saanich, BC, Canada, which is near Victoria. And I've been in practice for nearly 11 years now, and have been in chiropractic for 16. And I'm blessed every day by the things that we're able to do. Some of our miracles are very large. Some of them are smaller, but they're all amazing. I one day had a call from a midwife who frequently sends her patients to me for care during pregnancy, and she had a woman who had been laboring all day with her second baby, and her labor hadn't progressed. She was stuck at 4 centimeters. Baby was stuck posterior, so face up, and wouldn't turn, and they were fearing that she was heading for a C-section. So we had her come out to my office, and she was clearly laboring. Managed to get her into a room and checked her, and I do a technique that helps babies to position better for labor and delivery called Webster Technique. And I did my adjustment with her, and usually at that point with women who are laboring, we let them work through a couple of contractions, and then I send them off home, and they go on to deliver their baby at home or at the hospital several hours later. And in this case, she worked through those couple of contractions and said she had to push. So we called the midwife, and she said, "Oh, okay." If we were in the midst of one of the biggest blizzards that we'd seen in our area. We don't usually get snow, so the midwife wasn't going to be able to get to the office. Upon taking a quick look, it was very apparent that the baby was going to be arriving fairly imminently. And this particular couple, her husband was a doctor, and they did not want an out-of-hospital delivery. So we called the ambulance and told her to cross her legs and breathe. And we made it down the hill, and she actually delivered as we were walking in the doors of the hospital. But this was a woman who said that she was heading for a C-section. She knew she was heading for a C-section, and she figured she may as well come see me, because what did she have to lose? And she ended up getting to have not exactly the delivery that she wanted, but she got to have a birth and a healthy baby, and was so grateful for the opportunity to birth the way that she wanted to.
That's beautiful. What's your definition of a miracle?
What's my definition of a miracle? Something that changes a life. So sometimes they are big, and sometimes they're smaller. And sometimes the smaller miracles, the everyday miracles to me in practice, are things like walking out into my waiting room and seeing that I've got 3 generations of a family in on the same day for care. I've got grandma, I've got mom, and I've got the son and grandson. Those to me are the miracles of chiropractic, getting to see multiple generations, receiving care, receiving the benefits of what we do every day. The miracles are in sharing with other practitioners. When we get together as chiropractors, it's a miracle in and of itself. We're a family. You have to be at least a little bit crazy to be a chiropractor, I think. And getting a whole bunch of us together at the same time is, I think, one of the great things in life for me.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.